Hi, welcome to Sully Spanner Time. Today we've got a new seal for the intake of the carburettor. So this is by Athena, and they're quite good, to be honest with you. I've put a little bit of dielectric grease on it just to soften it up a bit more so it's not dry. So we're going to fit that on there. As you can see, it's got a cut out, so we're just going to fit it around there. So you just shove it on, press it in, make sure it butts up nicely to that. So that should be like that, nice and firmly sat, no wobbling, because obviously if it's wobbling about we're going to end up with a leak. So that's that part done. So now we're going to have to fasten these throttle cables. It's a push and pull system on Harley Davidson, as you can see, with two cables. So we'll fasten them on and then we'll fit the carburettor. Cheers. So as you can see now, we've fastened the throttle cables on. But what we've got to make sure we put on before we put the carburettor on is a vacuum pipe, which is that, which fastens to the rear of the carburettor there. If that ain't on, obviously we'll get no fuel supply to the carburettor because it's vacuum assisted. We'll make sure that's on. Make sure your fuel pipe goes through nice and snug. Bit of both on here. So that goes through there like that. And then the carburettor is just a push fit onto the rubber. So we want that to be as snug as possible, which that is very snug indeed. So that's now fitted on quite snug. Just make sure it's levelled up, cleaned off. Make sure you haven't got, just check, see if you've got no trap pipes like your vacuum pipe or your fuel pipe. And then we can move on to the next stage, which will be connecting your fuel pipe up, adjusting your throttle linkage so there's no slack in it, well, a couple of mil slack in it. So there you go, and then we'll put all the air filter on and ancillaries. Before we fasten any of these gummings on, brackets and air filter, we're going to have to clean these out and off, because obviously they're gummed up on one thing or another, so we need to get all Loctite off them. I mean, I don't know who's put that on before, but it's definitely had far too much on. So that'll be in another video when we actually fasten all air filter on and everything, because obviously you've got a lot of cleaning to do. So if you want to see any more, like and subscribe. Bye.